Hey food lovers, welcome to my channel. So today guys, I'm gonna share with you the most delicious chicken and vegetable roast recipe. This recipe is very easy to make. It requires minimal ingredients. It's a one-pan dish packed with a lot of flavors. Your family and friends will love you more for this. So let's get started. Right now, I'm going to start off by making the spice rub. So I'm just going to add some onion powder, some garlic and ginger powder, some salt, seasoning powder, thyme, rosemary, white pepper and paprika. And I'm just going to mix everything together. So guys, when it comes to this spice, it's been tailored for this recipe. So do not skip any of the spice for the spice rub. So it makes a whole lot of difference when you use a combination of all the spice used in this recipe. So here's the list of ingredients you need to make this easy chicken roast. You'll find the recipe in the description box. Do well to check it out. So it's time to season the chicken. So we're just going to apply the spice rub all around this chicken. We go on the skin and we'll flip the chicken over, also season, and we'll also season underneath the skin. So you just want to rub the spice rub thoroughly all around the chicken, and that's how we season. So once we're done seasoning, you can marinate the chicken if you wish, but this recipe is so good you don't have to marinate the chicken. It tastes really good. So that spice rub, the combination of those spices used to make the spice rub, makes a whole lot of difference. So this recipe is a quick dinner or lunch idea. So you don't have to marinate your chicken, but if you wish, if you have that time, you can marinate the chicken for a minimum of 30 minutes. But for this recipe, I did not marinate the chicken. So it's time to prepare the vegetable for the roast. I season the veggies with the spice rub and that's it. It's a very easy recipe and you require no special cooking skills or technique to replicate this recipe to achieve the most beautifully delicious roast dinner. So we're just going to mix everything to combine, and I'm just going to add the chicken on top of the vegetable. So I cut the vegetable a bit chunky. It will help absorb the juices release during roasting, and it's also going to make the vegetable very flavorful, so you can do that as well. The vegetable will serve as a bed for the chicken. So now I'm just going to glaze the top of this chicken with some melted butter. So you do this just to ensure that you have that crunchy buttery skin. So it's really good guys, you have to try this method, do not skip it. So this is going to add a lot of flavor to the chicken. Also glaze the top of the vegetable with the melted butter. So this will also help the vegetable brown up really well as add a lot of flavor to the veggies. That's it guys, the vegetable and meat is prepped and ready, and it's off to the oven to bake. So this is right about 20 minutes later. I brought the chicken out of the oven to glaze the top of the skin with the melted butter. So this is a freshly melted butter. This is not the one we used previously in the first phase of glaze. So you want to melt a fresh one to apply after 20 minutes. So you do this just to prevent any form of cross-contamination, because the first chicken was raw and now it's already cooked, almost cooked. You don't want to contaminate the chicken in that way. So you just glaze the top of the chicken with the melted butter. This will help facilitate the browning of the skin. It also helps the chicken to crunch up really well. So also you will notice at this point a lot of juices has been released from the chicken. So you want to glaze the vegetable with this stock. So this will also add that flavor as well as help brown it up. So I'm going to send it back to the oven to bake for right about 35 to 40 minutes until it's ready. So in between that time, you want to glaze this every 15 minutes. You go back, but now you just use the drippings from the pan because you have the melted butter still in the stock. With the aid of a brush, you glaze the chicken every 15 minutes with the drippings from the pan. So this will just help keep the chicken moist as well as continue the browning of the skin. And it's ready. It's ready, guys. Can you see how beautifully gorgeous and delicious this chicken looks? I love the beautiful golden brown color. It's so yummy. Can you see the crunchy skin? Oh my gosh, guys, you have to try the recipe. This is a no-brainer, guys. This is pure comfort food. The combination of veggies pairs really well. The sweetness and crunchiness from the carrots, as well as that creaminess from the Irish potatoes, it pairs really well. So guys, the veggies absorbed the stock released from the meat, and it's so flavorful, and it's as well crunchy on the outside from the melted butter. So words cannot describe how delicious and simple this recipe is. You have to try the recipe. You are absolutely gonna love this. It's so good, guys. This is so much yumminess in one dish. So guys, I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, wanna give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click on the bell notification. It gives you instant updates as soon as I upload my videos. Love you so much for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.